All right, y'all, I am back. I've been sitting here meditating and I'm getting ready to put on some more meditation music. And we're going to do some cleansing and some clearing. Let me go ahead and share this video. I don't know if you guys are still awake. All right. All right, y'all, I am back. So I got to talk to y'all about some stuff. And first of all, this is definitely a spiritual public service announcement. This is something that Spirit wanted me to come and speak about. Okay. All of the darkness and the dark magic, all that darkness and stuff, they about to expunge that from the planet. So a lot of the people that are practicing the dark arts and things like that, those energies are no longer allowed to be used. And you guys are going to definitely see a huge change from this coming up very, very soon. What is today, by the way? Is today Monday? Yep, today is Monday. Happy Moon Day. I'm going to go ahead and get my protection started so that I'll already have it going for later on today. But I just wanted to come and talk about the fact that a lot of the dark workings and, the evil stuff and, witches doing those things are being thrown out. Here's the reason why. It's because spirits have way, and listen, this is what I want to tell you. You can be as delusional as you want. Okay, you can be as delusional as you want. But what spirits are doing right now is they are eliminating dark energies. They are not allowing those dark energies to be utilized anymore. Especially over here in the South, where they have the heartbeat rule when it comes to abortion. A lot of those things that we have been dealing with, which has been child sacrifice, ritual sacrifice, things like that, those things are over. They have played themselves out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go get me some coffee. I'm going to go make me some coffee. Let's get the coffee going. Let's get the coffee going, y'all. So, a lot of the dark energies that have been holding people in bondage and the energies that have been causing pain and suffering, those energies are no longer relevant. Okay? They are truly getting ready to turn this into a utopia. It just is what it is. I just came over there from Spirit Tree's video. And this lady got like 57 dislikes. I went over there, I said, dang. Spirits are in full effect. They are on point with this here. A lot of the generational curses, a lot of the negative energy, and a lot of the negative things that have been going on, the spirits are eliminating it. Those things are eliminated, okay? This is the reason why I just came from Spiritual's video and she got almost 60 thumbs down. I don't know what she was over there talking about, but they just it's just not happening anymore. You know, all of this dark work and oh, I'm gonna take your baby and I'm gonna sacrifice it. And Lord, no, they eliminating all of that. Okay, only a few select people are going to be left with the power to do anything that would be considered a dark working. The reason why I know that is because the darkness that came through tonight has definitely passed. So a lot of the people that were doing a lot of those dark energies, a lot of people that were summoning dark spirits, that particular gateway has been closed. And so now what is happening is a cleanup. Now I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a couple of people that's gonna die. I told y'all that. Okay? Because what's gonna happen is that these people without their chaos and their confusion and their evil and their bad energy, then they don't really have much of an identity. So they're going to go ahead and pass on. Okay, so a lot of people that you're seeing here that are up to some crazy stuff, they're gonna end up gone. You don't hear from them no more. Okay. A lot of those dark energies that have been getting utilized, they have been disempowered. They have been shut off from the rest of the world. They have been packed up and moved on out. A lot of those entities that a lot of very angry people were summoning and things like that, and evil witches, the stuff that they've been summoning, they're not allowing you to do it no more. And I felt the energy shift happen tonight. Okay. At some point, you people knew that this world was going to be filled with peace. And this is the point that we're at. Okay. So I couldn't believe. I was like, what the heck? I went over there to Spirit Tree's video and she got like almost 60 thumbs down. I said, dang, they acting a fool. Spirits is showing up. Okay. And it's nothing that you can do about it. A lot of people that were doing evil magic, a lot of evil is still going to be happening, but it's going to be happening at a lower rate. And I wasn't even expecting that. I was not expecting that. I thought that we'd still be going into this stuff in the year 2021. I mean, the spirits literally beat down that demon tonight. I mean, it got his ass whooped tonight. It did. I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe it. I know a lot of y'all are afraid. There's a lot of people that are afraid right now. There's a lot of people that are waking up, though. And you just gonna have to wake up to that fact, okay? So dark magic, dark energies, all that crazy stuff, sacrifice and all those, things that people who spirits don't like you anyway. I'm gonna tell you why spirit don't like you. Because spirit and God created you to be who you are. So in particular, when it comes to African American people or Black people, when it comes to you guys, hating the color of your skin and things like that, spirits don't like it. This is the reason why a lot of people that are like that have a lot of issues. And it is because You didn't embrace what God gave you. And then you decided to go out and start doing evil stuff. Well, it died tonight. That evil died. I watched it die. So all those dark workings and stuff, all that, oh, I'm going to be entertained by, this isn't that, a lot of you that are into that, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy because it's not welcome in this world anymore. Okay, if y'all notice, ooh, they set up a trap, didn't they? Ooh, my Lord. They set up they webbed quite an intense weave that got blown away. Not weave. They set an intense web that literally meant nothing. It was this big, hoopla and big deal, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And literally what you did was the demon got called out and then it got banished is what happened. Because I'm gonna show y'all when I get back upstairs. I actually did a banishment on the demon of jealousy and the demon of obsession. So it did not surprise me to see a bunch of crazy stuff going on. And plus I'm dealing with a case for a client. And, but I think that because, me and my client are having a similar issue, actually. I'm not going to get into detail, but, we were having a similar issue. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not work to do because there's still many, many people that need exorcisms of parasites. We've got to get parasites out of people. We've got to retrain a bunch of people, rehabilitate them spiritually. But as far as anything new coming up, it's just not going to happen. Okay? So there's been many of you that have been conjuring these very ugly demons, and it's over. This was it tonight. And they're not letting you come back in either. They're not letting those entities come back in. And we're going to all know the difference because nobody's going to be feeling no type of way about what none of y'all talking about. So a lot of those lower frequency demons did, in fact, get their ass kicked last night. They got their asses kicked all day long. Spirits was acting. Ooh, and you know what? I thank the spirit. I thank my mama Kali Ma. I thank Hecate. I thank Yemiya. I thank all of the African powers, every last one of them. They were, and then also Archangel Michael and Raphael. They showed up and showed out. A lot of people didn't realize that. So 2 days ago, I do the banishment of these particular demons. And then they show up. One of them even showed up in the chat room. This was the demon of obsession. The demon of jealousy is one of them. One of them was possessed by the demon of obsession. These demons are gone. Now, does that mean that these people's behavior is going to change? It probably, maybe. Okay, that's not always guaranteed because, your mind and your body and your spirit, even far after a demon is gone and its power, and literally it didn't have any power. Not over me, at least, because number one, I don't get jealous. I don't have a jealousy problem, and I'm definitely not obsessive, okay? So, both of those demons, extremely weak, weaker than me, weaker than a lot of people that have been working this out. And, like I said, what I saw was a very, very powerful spiritual battle that evil lost. A lot of you that were depending on these demons, you probably going to be dealing with some weakness. You may even have health problems that are going to resurface. Because sometimes a demon can possess you and take away your health problems and stuff. So there's a lot of people that do that. No one will quite understand why somebody would go and conjure a demon to heal themselves instead of coming to a healer. We have no idea. And people make their own decisions. Okay. But like I said, there's still plenty of work out there to do for a lot of you honest spiritual workers, but a lot of these these people that talk about I do dark work and a lot of those people are going to seriously be at a disadvantage because they don't have any power anymore. I think it was definitely a good run that y'all did. I think that y'all tried, but they were bound to fail. They was always meant to fail in that. Always. You can't mess with God. You can't mess with God's children. And you can't mess with the spirit of God. What the heck did I tell y'all? God created you. I've told these people so many times, why do you think that an entity or a demon that was created by God, why do you think that that's going to be more powerful than God? Why did you ever think that? Because it's not going to be. It's not ever going to be. God created all things. And we're not talking about a deity. We're talking about the Most High right now. Okay, now this is infinity and beyond. And see, a lot of people have a very, very low opinion of God, which sucks, but it is what it is, Told y'all this was going to happen. This was going to consistently start to happen. I told you guys, everything that you do, it's, when they took it to the darkness, we came and we shedded the light. And you can't take my light and you can't dim my light because I'm a child of God. Okay? And I came from the light. I didn't come from the abyss. I came from light. Has nothing to do with the color of my skin. There's many people that are dark skinned that came from light. Okay, sure, they've lost their way. They're confused. A lot of them are. But, it's not my job to tell you where you should be in your spiritual journey. That's not my job. That's between you and God. Okay, but I can tell y'all that while all of that was going on, there was something else that was way more powerful happening behind the scenes. And I saw that demon get obliterated. I saw it. Okay, hold on, I gotta see. Thank you. That was a blessing. Don't y'all hate when y'all gotta sneeze and it don't really want to come out? I want you guys to not pay attention to the demon that kicked and screamed. And then also I want y'all to not pay attention to a lot of the lies that were told this evening. In particular, what they were doing was they were desperately trying to cover up what was actually going on, especially with that whole Mike Mills situation. And he's forgiven. I forgive him because he did not know that which that he did. But he's not married. That's not true. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? All that was just mirrors so that people could be confused about what the hell was going on. It didn't even have nothing to do with a relationship. It had nothing to do with how somebody feels about Jamila. It had nothing to do with whether or not Jamila is a powerful witch, which I pretty much am, but it had nothing to do with any of that. Most that were involved with this had no idea why they felt the way that they felt today. The reason why you felt the way that you felt today is because you purged a demon. Yeah, you did. To be honest with you, I have had clients go off on me when they were being exorcised of demons. Okay. I've actually had that happen to me. So it's not something, that's just like that's just like if you watch The Exorcist, right? I remember me and Mike watched that movie. But when you watch The Exorcist and you see, little Linda Blair and she's like, F you, do it, it does that. That's the kind of stuff that demonic entities do. They do it because they think they're going to scare people and do all kind of stuff. Look, we won today. We won. And I'm sorry, instead of trying to pull energy from somebody else, why don't you get up and go exercise or something? People don't get that. When you get your body to moving, then you won't have to sit up and just suck energy off of people. So a lot of those vampires are gone. Okay. The vampires are gone. All of that energy, it got destroyed tonight. And what you were seeing was a manifestation of that happening. See this candle right here? This is the work that I did on the demon of, whoops, let me plug in my phone. This is the work that I did on the demon of obsession and jealousy. And you can see where it says banished. So that's usually how demons go out. They go out kicking and screaming. And then, of course, I have a petition. Let me show you guys. I'll share it with you guys. Okay. See there where it says banished? Demon of jealousy and obsession. So there's that, that was a trip. Normally I would have been extremely nervous, because I do sort of have like a nervous, issue, which, obviously got cured tonight. But what I do with, there they go. So, what I'm about to do is get my butt laid down and relax, and then wake up in the morning and get some work done for some clients, get my readings done. I got the rest of my readings done, or I'm going to get them done tomorrow, and go on like it never happened. This is how you have to do when you're dealing with demonic entities. You can't sit and worry about it and think about it and have a problem with it. And, you just have to go on. Sorry about that, y'all. So, trying to figure out what the hell I can snack on. What do I have up in here to snack on? I'm hungry. I was kind of fasting a little bit earlier while I was dealing with that stuff. And you know what? There's a reason why spirits did it prior to the new moon. Probably because it was gonna be some dark witches that was gonna be trying to conjure that stuff. It's and you know what? It ain't just the demon of obsession. It's other stuff that got murked tonight. A lot of demons got killed tonight. A lot of demons were destroyed tonight or last night. I just kind of knew that there was going to be some sort of spiritual energy shift. But like I was saying, what this hangout is about is y'all not gonna be able to do like a lot of people. There's only gonna be a few select people that are gonna be able to do dark magic. People was doing way too much of it. Hecate. Let's talk about Hecate for a second, okay? So this is a deity that I actually summoned not too long ago. Okay. Um, so Hecate, sorry, she's the goddess of witches, okay? And she was really like, you know what? And I'm wondering, had anybody, I know that that was the first time that I had ever summoned her, and she actually came to me. She actually came to me. So she's got something to do with it, along with other people, of course. But as far as like with the way people are practicing your magic, you can no longer attack people. You either gonna have to release it or internalize it, one or the other. Or if you do have anger and regret and guilt and sadness, you are going to have to learn how to transmute that energy. We are going to be doing that group ritual that's coming up on the new moon. So we will be doing that. That's going to be a new moon in Taurus. Okay. So that is going to be available, but something definitely took place and transpired. And for me, what I saw, first of all, spirits came to me and told me that a lot of those dark energies and stuff, they're dead. You can try to recreate them, but it's never gonna, like, it would literally take another billion to 10 billion years for them to build their power back up to where it was. And that ain't gonna happen in none of our lifetime. Because it was not fed, it died. It didn't get its supply, it didn't get its. And then that damn narc demon, I think something happened to that one because that Four of Pentacles came up reverse. That damn thing got sent to hell, and that's where it needed to be. It needed to be sent to hell. It really did. So people might still behave narcissistically, but yeah. So let's talk about Hecate, guys. Hecate was a goddess in Greek mythology. She's considered to be the goddess of magic and witchcraft. Okay, so a lot of you out there that practice witchcraft, which witchcraft comes in many, many different forms. It's not just lighting candles. It can be having a conversation. I've seen my family do rituals right in front of me that didn't involve lighting candles. Okay, because like I said, a lot of times demonic people are afraid of fire. She was the daughter of the Titans Perseus and Asteria, and she was honored in the households as a protective goddess who brought prosperity. Um, Hecate was a chthonic goddess, is that what that is? That preceded the Olympians, and it seems that she was Highly worshipped in Thrace, she was also closely associated to the spiritual world, ghosts, and the dead. A shrine to Hecate was placed at the entrances of homes or even cities, hoping to protect them from evil spirits that roam the world. She also helped goddess Demeter in her search for her daughter when the latter was abducted by Hades, god of the underworld. So there's a whole, Greek mythology behind it. And I feel good. I don't know about y'all, because that was really, and you know what? That damn thing was really, really, and I don't know what it had against me. I guess because it knew that I was the only one, or maybe I was one of many that was powerful enough to kill it. Now, I don't know if Jezebel was dead. She lurking. She's really kind of at a disadvantage without those other demons. So I'm just telling y'all, a lot of y'all that are very codependent on demons, they gone. Time for you to love yourself and accept yourself. Period. Okay? Time for you to love yourself. And, a lot of people that feel that they are incapable of love, they usually don't love themselves. These people were producing a stench. Boy, they was just acting a fool. Well, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but all that energy and power behind it is gone. Okay? You don't get to choose whether or not somebody is happy or unhappy. You don't get to choose whether or not somebody's life is chaotic. Even the psychic attacks. I was gonna psychically attack some people. They said don't even do that. Ain't even necessary. So a lot of those psychic attacks, a lot of that stuff is going to clear like the energy behind it. Now there's still many, 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 many of you that are holding that inside of you. Okay. I know. I know Treasure Coast Web. I know it's gonna be amazing. And we already know that the dark witches and the evil witches are revving up. You know what? Y'all might as well just use that super moon for something else. I'm just telling you because especially with a very high prevalence of new witches that are practicing, it got out of hand. And you do have to answer to somebody. Whether or not you like it or not, you have to answer to somebody. Because you're not the only person on this planet. So what I saw was a bunch of shit leaving that died. That's what I saw. Um, but of course, you know how like when something spiritual is going on, they always are distracted with something else. They always do it, even in the media. When there's something crazy going on in the spirit realm, they do something weird in the media to get your attention. Now, there are a lot of people that were not supposed to be a part of that wanted to be a part of it, but it's not their battle. In fact, there's a lot of people that have a very lowered expectation in the spirit realm. So a lot of people were thinking, oh my God, no, hun. All you did was made things worse for yourself. There's a lot of these witches, which is sad. You know what Hecate is telling me? There's a lot of witches that ain't gonna really be able to practice. And I'm not one of them. Okay. You have violated the craft. You have used it for your own petty reasons, and you're not allowed to do it anymore. To the people that need these dark energies, those are the ones that are freaking out. Everybody else is good, and they are going to freak out. Okay, you can't go to a demon to get rid of another demon, and so this is the discernment that many of these people did not have. They didn't have that discernment. Okay. And at the end of the day, I'm happy about it. Okay. So they knew that the battle was won, and so they had to hurry up and come up with some crap. Sad that they had to involve Mike Mills, but they had to hurry up and come up with some crap because they knew it was over. Okay. And, the relationship that I had with this guy, it'll never be over. But what they were doing is over. So it just is what it is. And see, you have to learn how to decipher. You cannot fall into, now there's many other demons to deal with, but that one in particular was causing a lot of health problems for people. It was causing the jealousy, and the obsession was creating a more intense abusive environment for mothers and daughters. Y'all know that we had that extra rash of, women being jealous of their kids and their daughters and their sons and stuff. Yeah, that is why that is gone. Now, those things can be very habit forming. And there's a lot of people that are going to have to slowly heal from the situation. They're going to have to, because that's just not the world that we're living in anymore. And I'm actually quite happy about this. Like, I didn't need, you know what? Like, obviously you could see the effery coming in the black sector. That's a mere pittance. That's like a ant, that's like a small ant hill compared to what was happening behind the scenes. So we're just not living like that anymore. I told y'all the other day, when I came in contact with that narcissist demon, it was screaming. It was saying, please, has a very mousy voice. Please, like, I don't know what I do without my anger. Stop. Well, you just gonna have to go and get some spiritual counseling and get some help from somebody that you can trust. You know, it's just what you're gonna have to do. I couldn't believe that I went over there to Spirit Tree's video, and she got like almost 60 thumbs down on that damn thing. I said, good Lord. What did she say? I'm gonna have to go over there and listen to that, because for her to get 60 thumbs down, she got more thumbs down than thumbs up. And that has never happened. And I've actually never done that. You know how your enemies will come by and they'll thumbs down your video. I don't do that unless I'm trying to flag you. Then I would probably put a disproportionate amount of thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I've had enemies do videos about me. They get all thumbs up, no thumbs down. Why would I waste my energy on that? And there's a lot of people that found out just how irrelevant they were. today. I mean, I'm sorry, yesterday. There was a lot of people that found out, not me. Like, this is what y'all not understanding. That happened had nothing to do with the relationship that I was in, had nothing to do with anything that is relevant to my personal life. They always have to come up with some kind of put on or some kind of production, but in reality, what was happening behind the scenes is something that they did not want and that they did not like. And what they were doing was just acting out like little children, because many of them, that's all that they are. There's some of us that have had several lifetimes. There's some of us that, guys, I'm not even really going to get into that because then that's when I get deep into it. But there's a lot of people who are walking around who look like they're in their 20s that are thousands of years old, and they're not vampires. So, y'all think y'all be knowing what's going on. You have no idea. you know, I feel good about it. Okay. So, and of course, I'm not going to let that whole thing just take away the person that I love and care about. You shouldn't do that. Because I'm telling you, I have seen plenty of people under possession. And you know what? I can guarantee you that there was crazy stuff happening all over the world. In fact, I need to go and look at the news. I can, just about guess that there was a lot of violence. There was a lot of domestic violence. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. If you were not in the spirit and understanding what was going on, then those things would have been, heavily bestowed upon you and but I'm glad that it's over. My spirits done showed me what is about to happen. It's a transition. It is so beautiful. I can feel it coming. Mm-mm-mm. I can feel it coming, let me tell you. So I think everybody gonna be feeling good in the morning, especially I'm about to lay myself down and go to sleep. I'm so tired. Feel like you know what it kind of feels like though when you go through that kind of spiritual war. Because, guys, 3 years ago, something like that happened into me, the physical, weak, woman self of me. It would have probably destroyed my mind, body, and spirit. I probably would have been very upset. Dialing 911, I need help. I'm having a heart attack. I'm upset. What it felt like, though, was almost like a super warp speed. It was, it and it happened so fast. It's like we sprung forward. We pushed like we pushed through something. And that's exactly what it felt like. It didn't feel like anxiety. It didn't feel like fear. It felt like a huge release of that. Now, if you were somebody that was scared, sorry, y'all. If you were somebody that was scared, then you ain't been living right. You ain't been doing it right. But if you was somebody that was like, oh, hmm, you know what I'm saying? And you could see what was going on, then you good. And my whole consensus on it is that I never have to pay attention to the negative energy, which is really what was really going on, was that there was like a forcing apart. There was a separation. Also, the demon of poverty died yesterday too, which could have something to do with that asteroid. I don't know if y'all know, but there's an asteroid, and see, I've been harnessing those energies. A lot of other people should have been. If you haven't, then everybody does what they want to do. But demon of poverty died yesterday too. Okay, so a lot of wonderful spiritual things happened. Unfortunately, there was some people that did some not so smart things. Okay. Lying on others, bearing false witness on others, lying on people's family. Unfortunately, there was. But those things are really irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're exercising a demon off of somebody, and y'all know how demons are, they cussing, they screaming, they acting a fool, they upset, but at the end of the day, the demon still has to die, and it has to be taken where it's supposed to be taken. Okay. So the news cycle begins, the cleanup begins. There is going to be a storm. Now I can see water, lots of it, lots and lots of water. If y'all remember that last hurricane that we had, they picked up the entire ocean to clean. It was a cleanse of the earth. They were replenishing the soil. The earth does that. It's very necessary, especially when you got a bunch of people dropping poop all over it. And I'm not talking about poop, because poop is like fertilizer, it makes the grass grow. But I'm talking about like spiritual poop. You know what I'm saying? So, and uh, if you were somebody that was righteous, if you were somebody that was strong, then you're feeling very good about yourself. If you're somebody that was very weak and got taken, then you're probably feeling very low. And this is not a ploy to make anybody feel low, but you're going to have to lift yourself up. And really, a lot of people ain't going to have no choice, because those lower vibrational and lower frequency demons will no longer be holding you. A lot of them are gone. And they have no power. They found out over and over again. you know? So I think a lot of y'all, whenever y'all see some stuff happen, a lot of people become afraid because they're not sure of what's going on. But I can assure you that that was exactly what was going on. It was actually something very positive that happened. That's why, as you can see, both of my sons slept through the whole thing. They in their sleep. Normally, whenever these folks would get to acting a fool, whenever them demons would get to acting a fool, they would keep my children up all night. Children be wide awake, bouncing around, fighting, arguing. None of those things happen. Now, if you did anything stupid, hence Mike Mills got to turn on his camera and apologize. He don't have no choice. Don't really matter what your marital status is, you still have to turn on your camera and you have to apologize to the people that you attacked. And he's done it before. Okay. In fact, he's the one that outed, those two demons that were going around lying. He told the truth about that months ago, and they've hated him ever since. Y'all remember when Mike revealed that Tiffany was paying him to roast me? And then also he revealed that it was a made up lie about me, and her at a young age and all that. So you want to talk about some power. And me and him wasn't near about where we are right now. Not near about. We were not even that close as we are now. And he immediately, after we linked up, went and turned on his camera and told the truth about that situation. He knows that those women are not his friends. He knows what they're up to. He's not stupid, but I think that he's like any other man. He can get angry and do ridiculous things and maybe say some ridiculous things that he's going to have to apologize for publicly later, which is okay with me. Okay. So, y'all have a wonderful Monday. Hopefully, you guys will. Well, a lot of you that are watching now probably, y'all probably up getting ready for work. Okay. This is like Monday church for y'all. Okay. Y'all up getting ready for work, probably singing your gospel songs and stuff, or doing whatever you do to get yourself, motivated. And y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones that are confused, they can be confused all they want, but it's almost like a clean slate is what it is. And I'm not talking about just this group of people. I'm talking about an actual demon. Okay. And this was affecting everybody in the entire world. This is the reason why when I get up in the morning, I can feel what's going on with women. I can feel what's going on with men. I can feel the entire world. That's what I am. And, a lot of people will say, oh, well, you're crazy or this, and that. Well, you know what? You can think whatever the hell you want to think of me. I'm blessed and highly favored. So that's really the only thing that you got to know. Anyway, y'all, love yourself, hug yourself, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, later on today. I'll see y'all later. All right. Love and light.